Greetings, Hallowmaniacs. It's Steph here. Last time we went and saw what Marshall's had. This time we're going to check out and see what TJ Maxx has for this fall lineup for Halloween 2025. And let me just say, it does not disappoint. There were so many great things, so much Joanna Parker. We are going to explore it all. Let's get going. All right, guys, and we are off to the race. Well, actually, Joe is. I cannot keep up with him.
Man on a mission to find Halloween, right?
Yes, and little do we know at the time that TJ Maxx is going to spark one of our greatest Halloween hunts for this year, being Joanna Parker. And we didn't even know it was Joanna Parker, but yeah, we'll get into that here in a little bit. But there was just so many cool items, especially this right here. I loved it. Has like a lot of different horror classic stories and classic tales, and you'll just notice the overall quality of the book. The pages are gold here in a minute, you can see, and it looked so cool. It's $12.99.
Maybe we have a story time with the Hallowmaniacs session, right?
I'd love that. But it was not a bad deal at all. I've not seen a lot of the different TJ Maxxes that we went to. They didn't have this book. This was only at one that I saw. Yeah,
it's been very sporadic. A lot of non-consistency across these stores, so some of these things are like finding a diamond in the rough, especially the Joanna Parker stuff.
It really is. So if you go to one TJ Maxx and you don't really find the thing that you're looking for, my best advice is to check out multiple stores.
Don't be discouraged. Keep going.
That's right. Keep
truck down the main aisleway like I do.
Right. And he did. He did. This is really cool. I see a lot of different aliens and things like that. This is a great haunted house here. You're going to hear the sound effect in a second here, but it lights up really great. It was $35, and it kind of almost sounded like an alien ship taking off here. I'll show it to you right after you'll hear the noise.
Look at that. There it is, the coveted Joanna Parker vintage ghost.
Yeah, it's definitely vintage inspired. I saw it. I did not know it was Joanna Parker, but I go to Joe and I go, do you like this? Because this is I find this adorable, and little do we know this is actually a coveted item this year. But check out this sound for that house here too. Hold on. I did not lie when I said it sounds like a spaceship.
It's the sound of my brain when I'm looking for Halloween. It's booting up. The radar has begun.
That's right, and then it crashes.
That's right.
But look at all this cool stuff. I just always feel like it's overload going into TJ Maxx, Home Goods, Marshalls, which are all owned by the same company. Yep. We did release a Marshalls video not too long ago, and we are going to do another Home Goods because we just saw so many great things.
I mean, they're adding stuff all the time. Like, there's not a lot of duplicates. There's a lot of new stuff. So I encourage you guys, keep on the lookout. Check regularly. And
there's a lot of, what I like about this store and, the other ones, there's a lot for, like, different types of Halloween. We know sometimes you like the gothic type of Halloween, then there's those that like the girly Summerween, then there's some that like the traditional kind of vintage inspired, like this cute little fella right here. I mean, there's just something for everyone.
Yeah, we had a little bit of a Halloween problem this year, so hopefully when we do our haul video, you guys don't judge us, but like, we wait all year for this, right? This is what we love to do and collect, so hopefully no judgment.
and honestly, I am super impressed with this year's selection, just from all the different retailers. I love it. So here they even have something for the Disney fan. So if you like Nightmare Before Christmas, Mickey, there is just something for everyone.
I saw a fun stat online that talked about Summerween and these pre-Halloween sales. They're saying the retail industry could bring in an extra $3 to $5 billion on Halloween merch this year.
Really?
It's crazy.
Wow. That is nuts and insane. But very smart from a marketing standpoint. Look at Ursula here. You don't really see too much on her, I think, for Halloween. But for $6.99, they had a lot of cute little signage and decor. And here, I love these little witch candlesticks. Tons of Martha Stewart. I am super impressed. I have never been like a huge Martha Stewart designer fan. I didn't know that she did a lot, honestly.
Do you think that's cast from her real hands?
Oh my goodness.
Probably not.
Stop. But there's so many cool things, and I love her selection this year. I am a Martha Stewart fan. I also love this Halloween pillow.
Yeah, these were pretty cool. Definitely to spruce up the living room, put them on the couch, and we've just got all Halloween vibes everywhere you look.
Yeah, Joe and I were totally vintage Halloween. I think that's what we gravitate towards, that kind of style. And I felt like there were so many different products, that pillow being one of them, that had that great style. But lots of green. Look at this. So if you're a Frankenstein fan, or just aliens too, there's a lot of green.
You know, we typically do gravitate towards the vintage, but I will say this year is probably the most we've bought in terms of like modern Halloween, or modern vintage, whatever you may call it.
Yeah, and it's not just vintage inspired modern, but it's everything. Yeah,
a little of everything, right? We got a couple Halloween parties this year, so we gotta take it up a notch, right? We set the bar high.
Yeah, I always tell Jeff, well, if we don't use it this year, we will use it the following year.
Absolutely.
Maybe that's what a shopping addict would say. But.
Yeah, that's all right.
But lots of great candles too. So if you're looking to get that fall-inspired scent in your home, these stores definitely, especially TJ Maxx, has lots of great scents. I love those pumpkin, those apple, just that kind of fall autumn smell here.
Yeah.
Look at candy corn. That one right there I did end up getting, and just a little heads up, it is good. It smells delicious, but I will say it is not the strongest scent.
Yeah, when it was burning, we weren't picking up too much candy corn.
It's not like that apple, and I feel like the pumpkin, those you definitely pick up. But it is good nonetheless as well. Here's some great candles. I almost would feel like I wouldn't want to burn those because they're too pretty.
Yeah, look at all these mugs. Like, we found so many cool vintage inspired looking mugs, and just, you know, it just got out of control.
And $5.99 is not a bad deal.
No, I don't. You can't beat some of the prices. I mean, there is some stuff that is a little bit high, and they're gouging you here and there, but I thought most of it's pretty reasonable.
It is. I feel like TJ Maxx, Marshalls, Home Goods, all from like a business standpoint, is very reasonable on their prices.
Absolutely.
I love this, like the little Nightmare Before Christmas, the Jack Skellington. Those were adorable. And look at this one. It's like a little mini jar.
That was a quest to find one of these.
This was not at the same store. This was a different store. And that was, you know, part of the hunt is like, you know, hunting these things is like the best part, I feel like, because it really allowed us to go into multiple stores, and then we'd say, oh, I didn't see that. Oh, I didn't see that. And then just even like from this bag standpoint, there were so many different totes. So if you're a Halloween lover and want to have a different kind of tote bag, there's lots of different styles.
I'm not going to lie, that Joanna Parker, like sometimes when you get excited, you just feel like the pit of your stomach uplift with excitement. Like, that's how I felt. Because I felt it was a quest. It was a quest that we actually were able to find something cool.
And I am a new fan of Joanna Parker. I just recently discovered her this year, I want to say, kind of on the quest. I did not know much about her. And I did a little bit of research, and I saw that she is actually somebody that is born on Halloween, which I think is so cool.
That is cool. And to create all these cool product, you know, these product lines and stuff to be born on Halloween and carry that tradition, that's simply awesome. Look at these salt and pepper shakers to match that other piece.
This is at another store.
How many TJ Maxx's did we go to? Probably double digits, I think.
I honestly think it was double digits.
Across multiple states.
Yes. So this was something that, it was part of the hunt. We made fun of it, and we just loved it. We were both traveling. This was across multiple states because we were traveling to the same place for work. So, like when the day was done with work, we were able to kind of go out shopping a little bit, and
work hard, play hard. We worked hard, and this was the playing hard.
That's right. They even had some really great hair accessories. I did notice, like when we went to Kirkland's, they had some that were very, very similar to these, and they were $12.99 there. Here, you know, they are $7.99, so a little bit of a price deal. And then
those guys are cool. Look at that.
Look at these. I mean, there were so many different variations, and that's funny. That's the spirit right there. Yeah. That sign was coming home. I just think it was cute.
Yeah.
And when we have our party, we want to kind of have it made by some little bottles of wine or something that would be really cute. And not bad at all, the pricing.
No, not at all. I want to throw it out there. We've thrown around the idea of possibly going live the night before Halloween. So if you guys would join us and, you know, want to chat all things Halloween, let us know what your spooky plans are. Drop a note in the comments, and we might do that. I think that'll be kind of fun.
Absolutely. Check out this great little find. Weren't those great finds? I love the music, but I think that's going to do it for this video here. We are going to definitely do a recap to show you kind of what we took home as our Halloween haul for this year. Thank you so much for tuning in. And remember, friends, to always
stay spooky.
Trick or treat.